if you're not satisfied with your health and you feel overwhelmed by all of the different options and the noise in the health industry right now, I can really relate to the pain that you're feeling. And just last year, I had almost hit 200 pounds. And for me, that's really unhealthy. And now I've dropped down to 160s. I was also in that heavier state. I was pre-hypertensive. My blood pressure was breaching 150, and now it's back down to normal levels, under 120. Today I'll be showing you one of my favorite flavors of the Blueprint Longevity Mix. This is it's actually the original one. It's blood orange. Has a lot of, as you can see, has some creatine, some vitamin C, calcium, among other things. I'm not really here to show you exactly what's in the Blueprint mix. It's just the fact that it has really simplified and reduced the friction that it takes to, I guess, take in nutrition. So I'm not going to say I'm some kind of fitness guru or anything, but I'm actually the exact opposite. I don't really know much about nutrition and things like that. But from what I've seen in Bryan's videos and his documentation, I can trust his expertise, his advice more than my own. Because I don't really have much time to, I guess, go in and delve into all these different supplements effects on the body. And I mean, he's pretty transparent about his processes, about how he develops not only his supplements, but collecting the data on his own body, which I feel like is missing in a lot of this industry. It tastes really good. This one took a little bit to get used to. This is the olive oil. I've actually grown to really enjoy having a little bit of this olive oil every day. He recommends that you take it like 1 tablespoon per meal, I think. I just end up taking one in the morning usually. I usually forget to take the rest. But I'm hoping that if I just do even a fraction of what he's doing, then maybe I'll get a large percentage of the gains. So instead of trying to figure out this ever-shifting landscape of nutrition, like one day you can hear that this thing that was good yesterday is now bad, for example. I don't have any examples off the top of the head, but I feel like this situation occurs often, and I don't like having to keep being tuned into the nutritional space myself. I like to not make those decisions. I would like to trust someone to make those decisions for me so that I can save my mental energy for things that are more important to me, like making these videos, hanging out with my kids, things like that. So another example is the rest of the supplements that I take. Let me put on these fancy glasses and start this little video here. All right, so these are the supplements that I take on a daily basis. There's some essentials. There's some. Actually, I just wanted to show you this cool Ikigai case. It's a family-owned company. I don't have any affiliate link for them, but I really highly recommend their products. It's really nice feeling. But these are some of the supplements that I take. There's NAC ginger, curcumin. This is a cool soft gel with vitamin K, lycopene, among other things, vitamin K. Yeah. And this is a really cool one too. Red yeast rice and odor-free garlic. And this was the drink that I mixed earlier. Oh, and this puree is really good as well. There's some other stuff that I have in my pantry. I just grabbed a few of the things to show you. But yeah, so the important takeaway here is that I no longer have to waste my time thinking about what to take to be healthy. It's not saying I'm going to blindly trust Bryan Johnson and take any and all of these things without any regard for my own body. If I take something and I feel that I'm worse off taking it, then I'm going to make adjustments myself. For example, this ginger and curcumin, it is actually very strong for my stomach. So it says to take three capsules. I only take two, and that has been much better for me. I don't feel the stomach pain anymore. It just sits well. And the fact that I have a lot more mental energy and also better physical health uh, allows me to do things that I want in a greater capacity with greater energy and just be more effective in general, pretty much. And that's what I want for everyone that I can reach out to with these thoughts and ideas as well. I just want everyone to be able to perform as best as they can because we only have one life to live. Why not be as effective as possible? And also, why not try to extend it as long as possible? Uh, I used to talk to my friends as a kid talking about how we would live forever. And that seems like a pipe dream now. Well, it did for a while. And I still hope in my heart that it is possible to live forever, to live like centuries, you know. But as we get older, I feel like we kind of lose that spark, that magic. And I feel like Bryan, it's admirable that Bryan uh, was able to keep that, I guess, magic, that childlike wonder. And I hope he is able to achieve what he wants to achieve. He's done some pretty crazy stuff, like inject uh, different, I think it's like mRNA strands, like basically editing his genome or something like that. And I mean, I hope he can show us the way to extreme longevity. But I mean, I know he's just experimenting on himself with some of those things. I'd already made the video about Blueprint, but I realized after I made it that I forgot to leave in some of the most important impressions that I got from, I guess, the Blueprint lifestyle that has really affected my life. So, for example, I used to drink probably 2 to 4 of these a week, I guess, before changing my lifestyle. And no matter what I did, I pretty much just kept going back to just drinking a little bit every week for no apparent reason. And it wasn't until, I guess, seeing Bryan's justifications and reasonings for these lifestyle changes that I actually started to implement them. So, for example, drinking. Now, whenever I think about drinking, I imagine it as pouring this poison through my body and just attacking every single organ as it comes down. And I mean, that might be a basic concept to you, but that was pretty much a new concept to me, just envisioning things like that. And same goes for sleep. Lack of sleep. Now I view sleep as just self-caused brain damage. So, lack of sleep. Let me pull out my Whoop thing. Some people might think this is cringe, but I do usually wear my Whoop. I didn't wear it last night, but let's see. Let's miss this journal. Let's look at my sleep stats. This week I haven't been super consistent in wearing it. Let's see. The past month. So my average sleep performance was 81%. And yeah, it's above my previous average of 77%, which I'm not super optimizing my life, but these little percentage gains I'm hoping are going to be really influential in my long-term health. And hopefully some of these stats can help you too when you're in your decisions in your future health journey. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today, so I'll see you next time.